Good morning friends, I welcome you all for my online learning session. Let us continue with the discussion of matrices. In previous sessions, we have discussed about the operations of matrices. Right? What were the operations we have discussed? First one was addition of matrices. Second one was multiplying a matrix with a scalar. Third one was negative of a matrix. And fourth one what we have discussed was the difference of the matrix. Difference between the matrices. These are the four operations what we have discussed in previous sessions. Let us continue the discussion of operations on matrices. Let us take up the new operation that is called as matrix multiplication. Right? That is called as what? Matrix multiplication. Right? So we have already discussed something. We have already discussed something about multiplication of matrix with a scalar. We have already discussed multiplication of matrix with a scalar. And here we are discussing about matrix multiplication. There is a difference between matrix multiplication as well as multiplying a matrix with scalar. What do you mean by multiplying a matrix with scalar? It is nothing but there will be one matrix, right, which we are multiplying with a constant scalar. Which we are multiplying with a constant scalar. It may be any number. Scalar may be any number. It is 2, 3, 4, 5, anything. Right? But when you speak about matrix multiplication, we multiply two matrices. Here what we do? We multiply two matrices. Right? So there is certain procedure for multiplying two matrices, and also there is certain requirement or condition to be fulfilled before we go for multiplication of any matrices. Let us see what does the definition has to say about this. Right? Let A is equal to Aij m cross n, where Aij is any element of matrix A, is an element of matrix A, and m cross n is its order. M is the number of rows and n is number of columns. And let B be another matrix represented by Bjk. Just to make a differentiation, here we have used Ij and here we are using Jk, and whose order is n cross p. Right? So that means it is having n number of rows and p number of columns. Right? Let these two be matrices. Then product of the matrices A and B. Product of the matrices of A and B is the summation. Is what? Is the summation of product of corresponding elements. It is the summation of product of corresponding element of each row. Corresponding element of each row of matrix A with its corresponding element of every column of matrix B. Right? What does it has to say? If A and B are two matrices, then product of A and B is said to be the summation of product. It is the summation of product of each and every element of corresponding row with each and every element of corresponding column. Right? So each and every element of corresponding element of each row of matrix A with corresponding element of each every column of matrix B. Right? So here you may get little bit confused what it is. It will be clear when we take up with the example. This was the definition, right? So if you refer different books, you will get different types of definitions, right, according to the considerations. So now let us discuss about the condition which is very important for any two matrices to be suitable for multiplication. What is the condition? Right? Number of columns of first matrix, that is A, should be equal to number of rows of second matrix. What is the important condition here? Number of columns of first matrix, that is A. What is the column here? N. Number of columns are N. And this should be equal to what? Number of rows of second matrix. What is the number of rows here? N. So if it is there, then only it will be possible to multiply both the matrices. Is that clear? So number of columns of first matrix should be equal to number of rows of second matrix. Then only it is possible to multiply both the matrices, or else it will never be possible to multiply the matrices. Keep that in mind. Okay, fine. So now coming to note, there is one note here. What happens after you multiply this? You will get a resultant matrix. What will be the order of that resultant matrix? Right? We came to know that the order of each and every matrix is very important. Right? It has to satisfy the condition that columns of first matrix should be equal to rows of second matrix. If they are equal, then we can multiply them. After multiplying, we are getting some matrix, that is product matrix. What is the order of that product matrix? What will be the order of that product matrix? Right? So it will be equal to M cross P. Is that clear? It will be equal to M cross P. Right? So that is what it has to say. Let A, Aij, M cross N be a matrix, and B, Bij, Bjk, N cross P also be a matrix as like this. Then A into B will be Cik of order M cross P. So number of rows of the product matrix will be equal to number of row of first matrix, and number of columns of product matrix will be equal to the column of the second matrix. Right? So the order will be M cross P. Is that clear? The order will be M cross P. Right? Now we will take up some simple example and try to understand how do we multiply the matrices. Now coming here, let A be the matrix 2, 3, 4, 1, 6, 5. What will be the order of this matrix? 2 rows and 3 columns, so 2 cross 3. And let B be a matrix 4, 5, 7, 3, 6, 2. What is the order? 3 rows and 2 columns, so it is 3 cross 2. So is that satisfying the first condition? Number of columns of first matrix should be equal to number of row of second matrix. What is the number of columns of first matrix? It is 3. What is the number of rows of first matrix? It is 3. So number of columns here is equal to number of rows here. So definitely you can multiply them. Right? Okay. So how to multiply? What I said, summation of product of corresponding element of each row of matrix A with corresponding column of matrix B. Right? So now what you have to do here, right? First row should be multiplied to first column. Is that clear? First row should be multiplied with first column. How to multiply? Multiply the corresponding elements of first row with corresponding elements of first column. Right? Corresponding elements of first row with corresponding elements of first column. What is first element of first column? It is 2 here. Here it is 4. First element of first column. Right? First element of first row is and first element of first column. 2 into 4 plus 3 into 7. Second element is what? 3. Here the rows should be multiplied with columns. First row should be multiplied to first column. Then first row should be multiplied to second column. Then second row should be multiplied to first column. Then second row should be multiplied to second column. Keep that in mind. First row to be multiplied with first column and also first row to be multiplied with second column. Next, second row to be multiplied with first column and second row to be multiplied with second column. Is that clear? When you are multiplying row and column, each element should be multiplied with each elements here. For example, 2 is multiplied with 4, 3 is multiplied with 7, 4 should be multiplied with 6. Right? If I multiply 2 with 4, what I will get? That is 2 into 4. Next, I should multiply 3 with 7 plus 3 into 7. Then plus 4 into 6. Right? Is that clear? Then coming to first row and second column. First row we have 2 and here we are having 5. So 2 into 5. Then second element is 3 and second element here it is 3. So 3 into 3. Next, third element here is 4. Third element here is 2. So 4 into 2. Is that clear? So first row is multiplied with both the columns. If we are having 3 columns, then you should multiply with third column also. How many columns are there? For each and every column, the row 1 should be multiplied. And for each and every column, the row 2 also should be multiplied. Right? So here we are having only 2 rows. Right? So we have multiplied them. Right? I hope that thing is clear. Now coming to second row. What is first element here? 1. Let us multiply second row with first column. So second row with first column. Here it is 1. 1 into 4 plus 6 into 7 plus 5 into 6. Once again I repeat. 1 into 4 plus 6 into 7 plus 5 into 6. That is 1 into 4 plus 6 into 7 plus 5 into 6. So now I have multiplied second row with first column. Now what is remaining? Second row also should be multiplied with second column. So 1 into 5. What is 1 into 5? That is already we have written. 6 into 3. That is also there. Next 5 into 2. That is also there. Is that clear? So here what you should do, each and every row should be multiplied with each and every column. Right? When you are multiplying first row with first column, right, you have to use plus symbol between each product. Plus symbol between each product. Like first row is multiplied with first column, 2 into 4. Then 3 into 7, 4 into 6. In between these products, we should use plus symbols. Is that clear? That means 2 into 4 plus 3 into 7 plus 4 into 6. This was about first row and first column. Coming to first row and second column, 2 into 5 plus 3 into 3 plus 4 into 2. Now the number of columns are finished, so we leave that row. We'll come to second row. Once again you multiply with both the columns as we have said here. Right? Then you will get this matrix. Now what is 2 into 4? That is 8. What is 3 into 7? That is 21. What is 4 into 6? That is 24. Right? Similarly, what is 2 into 5? 10. 3 into 3 is 9. 4 into 2 is 8. Next, 1 into 4 is 4. 6 into 7 is 42. Then 5 into 6 is 30. And 1 into 5 is 5. 6 into 3 is 18. 5 into 2 is 10. Right? So this is how we get. So what is 8 plus 21 plus 24? That is 53. 10 plus 9 plus 8, 27. 4 plus 42 plus 30, that is 76. And the sum of this will be 33. So what we got? A matrix where A11 is 53, A12 is 27, A21 is 76 and A22 is 33. Right? What is the order of this? 2 cross 2. Order of that is 2 cross 2. What was the note here? The order will be M cross P. Order will be M cross P. What is M here? Number of row of first matrix. What is P here? Number of column of second matrix. So here the number of rows will be equal to rows of first matrix. Number of column will be equal to columns of second matrix. So if you see this one, what is number of rows in first matrix? 2. So we have 2 rows here. What is number of columns of second matrix here? 2. So we have 2 columns there. Is that clear? Okay. This is how we multiply the matrices. Right? It is very important. Sometimes you get confused. So listen it carefully. Right? Wherever you get doubt, you pause the video, check it once again. If you are not getting, you can contact me. Right? So now we pause the video and take down the notes. Okay friends, we have seen a problem how to multiply a matrix. Now let us take up some more examples, right? by which the process will be more clear, right? So consider this example, right? Find AB if A is equal to 6923 and B is equal to 260798, right? So we should find AB, that is nothing but product of matrix A and matrix B, right? So what is A? A is given as 6, 9, 2, 3. What is the order of this? 2 cross 2. Order of this matrix is what? 2 cross 2. And what is B given as? 2, 6, 0, 7, 9, 8. And order of this, as we know, 2 rows and 3 columns, so it is 3 cross 2. Sorry, 2 cross 3. So 2 rows and 3 columns, it is 2 cross 3. What was the first condition? Number of rows of first matrix should be equal to number of columns of first matrix should be equal to number of row of second matrix, right? So what is number of columns here? It is given by 2. And what is number of rows here? It is given by 2, right? And what will be our order of resultant matrix? It will be 2 cross 3. Resultant matrix will be of the order 2 cross 3. Let us check it out. Right? So how to multiply? A into B or A cross B can be written as, this is A, two, 6, 0, 7, 9, 8, right? So what is the procedure to multiply? Each row should be multiplied to each column. First row should be multiplied to first column, second column, third column, and second row should be multiplied to first column, second column, and third column. Let us start with the first row with first column. So first row with first column, 6 into 2. 6 into 2. Then 9 into 7 plus 9 into 7. Is that clear? 6 into 2 plus 9 into 7. Next, first row and first column is finished. Now first row and second column. First row we have 6 here. We have 6. That is 6 into 6. Then 9 and 9. 9. Then first row and second column is finished. Now first row and third column. First row, first element is 6. So 6. First row, first element is 6. What is first row, third column? That is 0 plus 9 into 8. 9 into 8. Now first row is multiplied with all 3 columns. Now we should multiply second row also with all the 3 columns. Second row, this is 2 here, multiplied with 2 plus 3 multiplied with 7. So first row we have multiplied with first column. Now first row should be multiplied with second column. So 2 into 6. Then 3 should be multiplied to 9. 3 into 9. Next, now we have multiplied second row with second column also. Now what is left? Second row with third column. So that is 2 into 0 plus 3 into 8. 3 into 8. So is that clear? This is how we should multiply the rows and column. Now let's simplify this one. 6 into 2 is 12 plus 9 into 7 63 plus, so not plus, this is over, 6 into 6 36 plus 9 into 9 81. And what will be here? 6 into 0 is 0, 9 into 8 is 72, right? 2 into 2 is 4 plus 3 into 7 21. Next 2 into 6 is 12 plus 3 into 9 is 27. Similarly here what we get? 2 into 0 is 0, 3 into 8 is 24. Now if we add these things, what are we going to get here? 12 plus 63 75, 36 plus 81 so 117, then 72, right? Now 4 plus 21 25, 12 plus 27 39 and 24. So this is the final value for A into B. What is the order of this? 2 cross 3. Right? As I said, the order will be 2 cross 3. That is what we got here. The order as 2 cross 3. Is that clear? So each and every row should be multiplied with each and every column. Right? Okay, fine. So now coming to second example. What is there here? A is given by a matrix and B is also a matrix. What is given here? A is equal to 2, 5, 6, 1, 7, 3. What is the order of this? 1, 2, 3, 3 rows. How many columns? 1, 2. 2 columns. Fine. So what is B given by? 1, 5, 9, 3, 7, 6. So what is the order of this? 2 rows and 3 columns. 2 cross 3. Right? So this is the order of given matrices. So what is the condition? Columns of first matrix should be equal to rows of second matrix. What is column of first matrix? That is 2. What is row of first matrix? That is 2. So these two are equal. So we can multiply the matrices. Right? And what will be the order of resultant matrices? It should be 3 cross 3. Then only the answer is correct. If it is not 3 cross 3, the answer is not correct. Right? So let us check out. So what we should do? First row to first column, first row to second column, first row to third column. What is that? First row to be multiplied with first column, first row to second column, first row multiplied with third column. Similarly, second row with first, second and third column, third row with first, second and third column. We should multiply it. Right? So first row multiplied by first column. 2 into 1 plus 5 into 3. Then now first row and first column is over. First row and second column. First row is what? 2 and 5. 2 into 5 plus 5 into 7. So second row, second column is also, first row, second column is finished. First row to third column. 2 into 9 plus 5 into 6. Okay. Next, second row to first column. 6 into 1, then 1 into 3. 1 into 3. Now, second row to second column. So, 6 into 5 plus 1 into 7. Now, second row to third column. 6 into 9 plus 1 into 6. Okay. So we have multiplied second row with all three columns. Now let us multiply third row to three columns. Third row to first column. What we get? 7 into 1 plus 3 into 3. Now third row to second column. 7 into 5 plus 3 into 7. Now third row to third column. 7 into 9 plus 3 into 6. Right? So this is what we get. Now let us simplify the things here. 2 into 1, that is 2. 5 into 3 is 15. 2 into 5 is 10 plus 5 into 7, 35. 2 into 9, 18 plus 5 into 6, 30. Next 6 into 1, 6 plus 1 into 3, 3. 6 into 5, 30 plus 1 into 7, 7. 6 into 9, 54 plus 1 into 6 is 6. Then 7 into 1, 7 plus 3 into 3 is 9. Next, 7 into 5 is 35 plus 3 into 7, 21. 7 into 9, 63 plus 3 into 6, 18. Okay. So what do we get here? 2 plus 15, 17. 10 plus 35, 45. 18 plus 30, 48. Next 6 plus 3, 9. 30 plus 7, 37. 54 plus 6, 60. 7 plus 9, 60. Sorry. 7 plus 9, it is 16. Then 35 plus 21, 56. 63 plus 18, 79. So this is what A into B is. Right? This is how we have to solve it. So now what you do is pause the video and take down the notes. Okay students, this is how we need to solve it, right? So this is how everything will be there. So this is, I think there is a small correction over here, right? 63 plus 18, so I think it will be 81, right? Make that correction. Right, so make the correction. Rest all is correct, so you can go through this. This is the basic procedure. Whatever may be the value, if you apply the correct procedure, you will get the correct value, right? So as I said, this matrix multiplication is only possible if number of columns here and number of rows are here are equal. Then what will be the order of the resultant matrix? It should be 3 cross 3. Here we got an order of 3 cross 3. Right. So this is how we need to solve it. Make that correction and take it down. Okay friends, I hope you have taken down the things. So I made everything very clear how to multiply two matrices, right? So by taking 2 to 3 problems we have slowly learned the things, right? So that is more than sufficient for you people to understand the concept. So now what you have to do is solve these assignment questions. Okay, solve these assignment questions and try to get the answer, right? So in first question what is asked? AB and BA. First you should find AB and BA. Then you should prove that AB is not equal to BA. If you get different answer, then it is directly proved, right? So here also we should find AB and BA value. Here we should find AB. In 4th and 5th we should find AB, and in 6th the options are given. So out of any 4, one of the option will be right. So you take down these assignment questions, right? So we'll wind up the session here. Solve these problems. If you are not getting back the answers, so comment me in the comment box, so I'll get back to you. Okay, so we'll wind up these sessions. Tomorrow some more problems will take it, right? Some different problems will take on matrix multiplication in order to, then we'll proceed to properties, right? Then we are going to proceed with properties of matrices. Okay, that is properties of matrix operation. Okay, so try to solve these questions. By these assignment questions we'll wind up our session here. Okay, thank you.